Back, Royal Sussex squad. It's your host Carl Kevin, and today we have something absolutely heartwarming, inspiring and just plain adorable to talk about. A story that not only lifts the veil on a precious moment between mother and daughter, but also shows the authenticity, the depth and the real humanity of our Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and her beautiful daughter, Princess Lilibet Diana. And let me tell you, this one will have the haters choking on their own bitterness. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, or more likely, glued to the pages of some bitter tabloid hoping for another manufactured smear, you may have missed a moment of pure joy and authenticity that Meghan shared with the world. I'm talking about that now viral video of Meghan and little Lilibet dressed head to toe in beekeeping suits, hand in hand, strolling towards a beehive. Yes, you heard that right, beekeeping. And no, not some photo op or staged palace charade. This was genuine, raw, unfiltered love between a mother and her daughter, engaging in a wholesome, grounding and environmentally conscious activity. This was about connection to nature, about legacy, about nurturing, not just bees but each other. The video posted to Instagram offers us a rare, intimate look at Princess Lilibet. That moment when she turns to her mother in her rainbow wellies, my heart nearly burst. You can't fake that kind of innocence, that kind of trust, that kind of family bond. Meghan, ever the hands-on, loving mum, gently rubs her daughter's back as they walk through the field. And what's playing in the background? The Archie's classic tune, Sugar Sugar, a cheeky, sweet nod to honey, joy and life's little pleasures. And guess what? The moment wasn't shared with any pompous headline, no overblown PR blitz, no media games. It was quiet, organic and real. And that, my friends, is what drives the royal press jackals absolutely up the wall. Because when Meghan shows her humanity, her authenticity, her natural elegance and love, it contrasts so glaringly with the stiff, often contrived PR of some of her critics. Now, what's funny, and by funny I mean absolutely revealing, is that just 5 days before Meghan shared this beautiful moment, James Middleton, the brother of the Princess of Wales, also posted about his own passion for beekeeping. Let's be clear, we have no problem with James Middleton. In fact, I respect that man for being open about his mental health and for sharing his love of animals and nature. But what's telling is how differently these two moments, his and Meghan's, have been received by the press and the public. James calls beekeeping his therapy, and he's praised for it. Words like charming, authentic, down-to-earth get tossed around in the press. But when Meghan shares the same passion, with the added heartwarming twist of involving her young daughter, some corners of the media suddenly turn suspicious. They ask if it's too curated, if she's trying too hard, or if she's upstaging someone. Really? So James can enjoy bees, and that's noble, but Meghan does it, and suddenly it's some kind of media conspiracy. Let me say it loud for the ones in the back. Black women are allowed to be nurturing, earthy, maternal, joyful, and visible. Meghan is not playing a role, she is living her truth. And just because her joy threatens the narrative that some corners of the press have tried to push for years, doesn't make it any less valid. In fact, it makes it all the more powerful. And speaking of narratives, how beautiful is it that Meghan and Harry are raising their daughter Lilibet with such a deep connection to nature and sustainability. These are the kinds of values we should be celebrating. This is not a child being paraded in front of cameras for empty ceremony. This is a child being raised with love, intention and awareness. Let's also talk about the symbolism of beekeeping. Bees are hardworking, cooperative, communal. They symbolize resilience and regeneration. And isn't that just the perfect metaphor for Meghan and Harry's journey? They left behind toxicity. They left behind a system that tried to box them in, label them, control their narrative. And now they're building. They're nurturing. They're creating honey in their own hive, far from the noise. And best of all, they're bringing their children into that peaceful, grounded world. It's more than just a hobby. It's a philosophy. One that says we don't have to accept dysfunction just because it's wrapped in royal packaging. We can choose wellness, we can choose love, we can choose healing. And let me say, this isn't about attacking James Middleton, but it is about recognizing that Meghan constantly gets a different kind of scrutiny, and yet she rises gracefully, powerfully, with her daughter by her side. So to the critics and commentators still clinging to their bitterness, maybe take a note from the bees. Focus on building something sweet, because Meghan and Lilibet already are. To all of you in the Royal Sussex squad, this is why we stay loyal. This is why we lift our voices, because moments like this remind us of the real heart behind the headlines. Meghan and Harry are living a life of purpose, raising kind and grounded children and choosing peace over performance. Let's keep supporting them, sharing the truth and shutting down the noise. If this beautiful moment between Meghan and Lilibet warmed your heart, just imagine what else they're building quietly behind the scenes. Princess Lilibet, Meghan Markle and James Middleton's shared passion revealed. The Duchess of Sussex and the Princess of Wales's brother shared videos of them enjoying the hobby last week. Princess Lilibet, Meghan Markle and James Middleton all have a shared passion for beekeeping. On Sunday, the Duchess of Sussex shared a heartwarming video of her and her daughter wearing beekeeping suits. Meghan posted the clip on Instagram, showing the mother-daughter duo holding hands as they walked towards a beehive. Royal fans were treated to a rare glimpse of Lilibet's face as the toddler turned towards her mother during their countryside outing. In the video, the pair can be seen wearing identical protective outfits while walking through a field. Lilibet was also wearing a pair of colourful rainbow wellies. The footage shows them from behind as they approach the hive, before Meghan, 43, bends down to affectionately rub her daughter's back. The sweet moment was accompanied by the Archie's song Sugar Sugar, playing in the background as the Duchess shared this glimpse into their family life. Just 5 days earlier, James Middleton had made an Instagram post showing his love for beekeeping. The Princess of Wales's brother described beekeeping as his therapy. He wrote on social media, "Tending my bees on a warm summer day for me is pure therapy. Nearly a decade into beekeeping, I'm still in awe of these tiny, tireless workers, flying miles, dancing directions, and making just 1/10 of a teaspoon of honey in a lifetime. Quite simply, I love bees." James Middleton is known to have a love of animals, and today appeared on ITV's Good Morning Britain alongside 2 of his dogs. The Princess of Wales's brother brought his dogs Inca and Isla into the TV studio. James had a candid conversation on mental health with presenters Susanna Reid and Ed Balls. He was discussing his late dog Ella and her role in helping him through mental health struggles. And if you're loving what we do here at Royal Sussex Squad, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you never miss a moment, and show your support with a super thanks. Every donation helps us keep bringing you the truth, the real stories, and the love that the mainstream media tries to hide. Until next time, keep buzzing with positivity, stay sweet like honey, and remember, love always wins. Long live Harry and Meghan, and long live the truth. Would you like a transcript file or video-style formatting for this script as well?